Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to unbox a few of these YuGiOh tins celebrating the 25th anniversary, the quarter century of the YuGiOh card game. And of course I picked up a bunch of YuGiOh merchandise a few months ago. I showed it off in a haul video, and a month or so ago we unboxed some of the retro packs, and the big haul from the retro pack was the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, among a bunch of other awesome cards, but this was the one we pulled right away. And real quick, I'll just show you some of the other cards I've pulled throughout the years on my channel here. Of course, the Dark Magician Girl, which this one's a holographic. I think the Blue Eyes Ultimate is holographic too, but I have them in the sleeves. Magician's Salvation, Ebon Illusion Magician, Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage, Sky Striker Ace Token, and our favorite furry friend, the Rescue Cat. So, with these, we're going to unbox all three of them, obviously. I have two of these, which these are called the 25th Anniversary Tin Dueling Mirrors. It's time to duel! This tin includes 3 different mega packs, each with 13 cards, 1 quarter century secret rare, 1 prismatic secret rare, 3 ultra rares, and 8 common cards. It's another chance to get some of the most popular cards from the past year and beyond from booster sets like the Power of Elementals, Photon Hypernova, Cyberstorm Access, Duelist Nexus, Age of Overlord, Maze of Memories, Maze of Millennium, Amazing Defenders, Wild Survivors, Valiant Smashers, and more. Plus brand new card art for some very special cards. Awesome. And then this is the other one we got, which this is called the 25th Anniversary Tin Dueling Heroes. Again, it's time to duel. We're celebrating with the retro packs. Same thing, except the different booster sets here. Battle of Chaos, Dimension Force, Power of the Elements, Darkwing Blast, Tactical Masters, and the Grand Creators. Plus additional cards. Prismatic Secret Rare, Ultra Rare, Super Rare, Rare, and Common Rarities. So let me get the plastic off these and then we'll start right away. Okay, now that I took the plastic off, let's get a better look at these tins here, because it has some excellent artwork of the characters and the famous monsters on the side. So we'll start with the one on the left. Of course, we have Yugi and Kaiba ready to duel in their Battle City outfits. Such an awesome pose. I love it. They're dual disc. They're ready to throw down. And you better believe Yugi's holding the Dark Magician and Kaiba's holding the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or it could be their Egyptian god cards, but no, I want to believe that. Anyway, on the side we have, of course, the more famous monsters throughout the series. The Blue Eyes White Dragon, Toon World, my waifu, the Dark Magician Girl, XYZ Dragon Cannon, the Gadgets, Red, Yellow, and Green Gadget, Wing Karibo, Yubel, I forget this one's name, but I think it's from GX. And then more of the monsters I don't really know. Stardust Dragon on the left there. But a lot of these are from the series after 5Ds. I've only ever watched the YuGiOh anime from, the original GX and 5Ds. Nothing after that. But I do plan to rewatch GX and 5Ds at some point and then continue watching the series I haven't. Because I've heard some mixed things. Some people say they're really good. Others say, nah, it's just the first 3 are the best, which I rewatched the original YuGiOh a few months ago. So good. Even better now as an adult, I have to say. And you can check out my video about an hour long if you haven't seen it already. So, the other one, we have the protagonists. Again, I know 3 of their names. The other 3 I don't know. Of course, we have Yusei from 5Ds, Yugi, or the Pharaoh in that case, Pharaoh Atem, from the original YuGiOh Duel Monsters, Judai from YuGiOh GX, and then the other 3, I think this guy's from Zexal. This guy's from Vrains. I don't know where he's from. Maybe Arc 5. One of them. So, Dark Magician, Exodia, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Cyber Dragon, Elemental Hero Neos. Some more monsters I don't know. And this guy I think is called Utopia. He's an XYZ monster. XYZ cards are really cool. Of the new cards, I think I like Link Monsters the best, followed by XYZ, and then Pendulum suck. Everyone hates Pendulum, unless you're a Pendulum user, but XYZ and Link Monsters are really cool. So let's just open them all, put all the packs on the table here, and we'll go from there. Oh wow, we got some like We got one of them right away. Wow, Salamangreat Blaze Dragon. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we got 3 Mega Packs, and I guess each tin has their own super rare or ultra rare. I guess that's the case. So there's just plastic in there for your tin, and that's where you can store the other cards. So we'll open them and then just open all the packs all at once. So I guess that one was the only, like... Yeah. What's up with that? That one's got a loose one in there. So, we have 9 packs altogether. Is there one at the bottom here? No. So we have 3 packs from the Dueling Heroes tin and 6 packs from Dueling Mirrors. And then with Dueling Heroes, we have 1 loose card here, an XYZ monster, Salamangreat Blaze Dragon. Let's open that up and take a look. I have my my Cunny sleeves to the side here, so we can keep the cards safe from dust. But let's read this one. Wow, it's the print is so small. I can't read. I'm a YuGiOh player. So this one's pretty good. You know, the Salamangreat cards, they're Link monsters, if I'm not mistaken. So it's interesting to see an XYZ version of it. I'll slide that right in there. And we'll start with the Dueling Heroes Mega Pack. Again, 18 cards per pack. This is more thick than the others. So let's start right here. We have Libromancer Intervention, Labyrinth Stoby Torby. What the hell even is that? It's a fiend? Therion Cross, Cross Keeper, Libromancer Prevented, Predoplant Bufolicola. Of course, it's a Pendulum card. Alright, we got the Bestial Albalos. The Bestials are so fucking good, man. I wonder if this can be summoned that way. It'd be special summoned by attributing 2 bestial monsters. So a lot of the other bestial monsters, like the bestial Dryceworm, and then there's the bestial Abolian, there's a bunch of them. Typically, players use them in the branded deck, and you can special summon them by banishing a light or dark monster from either your or your opponent's grave. So they're really helpful to get people on the field. Natoria Mole Cricket. Look at this one. This is one of the rare holographic ones. Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon. Okay, so it's a pendulum. I'm never going to use it, but it's a cool looking card. Here's another one. Salamander Catalyzer. Blackwing Sudri the Phantom Glimmer. The Blackwing cards, I've dueled against a few people who use them in Master Duel. They're pretty cool. And again, if you use a Blackwing deck, you're going to summon like the whole field on your first turn. That's typically how Master Duel players who are smarter than me, who run a Dark Magician and Dragoon deck, you know, we can only summon a couple monsters. What was this one called? The Therion Disc Coliseum. Dinomorphia Shell. Oh, we got a waifu card. Amazonas Silver Swordmaster, another pendulum. Dracoback, the Rideable Dragon. Scareclaw Astra. Zombie Reborn. Terrors of the Overroot. And back there. So I guess our best one we got here was, well, the Bestial one. I thought that was a cool one. And then the Pendulum Dragon. So, again, I'm not a big fan of Pendulum cards, so I want like the retro. Anything 5Ds and older is what I'm looking for. But somehow I doubt we're going to get that because, you know, there's a lot of the newer packs and cards and such. So we have Brilliant Rose, Ice Jade Erosion, Cucumber Horse. Look at how many stars it has. It only has 100 attack points? My goodness. Black Feather Whirlwind, Amazonas Secret Arts, Amazonas Golden Whipmaster, we already got that one. Nightmare, the Dark Bonder, Smoke Mosquito. Oh, here's a waifu card. Yorishiro the Aqua, Runic Golden Droplet, more waifus. My goodness, we're getting a bunch of waifu cards, but no Dark Magician Girl. Therion, we already got that one. Labyrinth. Oh, that's another Master Duel card I recognize. Scareclaw Straddle, Noble Knight Kostenin, Lightlaw Medium, Ninjutsu Art Notebook of Mystery, Gem Knight Quartz, Zombie Reborn, and back to Brilliant Rose. Not really too impressive there. Let's see if the final pack is anything good. Scareclaw Acro, The Weather Forecast, Libromancer Displaced, Gem Knight Lady Rose Diamond, whoa! Black Shadow Squall, Kagero the Cannon Ninja, oh, we got a link card, Donner Dagger Fur Hire, it's like a furry, Ice Shade Curse, oh, look at that, Exosister Caspitel. They had a new thing in solo mode in Master Duel of the Exosisters, and this is one of the cards, and they're pretty good, so that's cool. Pit Knight Early, Scareclaw Lightheart. Oh, look at that, we got Tobias, the United Dragon. Hell yeah, I actually run this card in my Master Duel deck, and he's helpful because I've run a Dark Magician deck with Dragoon, so he's helpful to summon Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. And because I have so many Dark Magician or Dark Magician adjacent cards, the way you special summon him is you throw one of them in the graveyard. So you can technically throw Soul Servant in the graveyard to help you out for later. By banishing Soul Servant, you draw extra cards. So Timaeus, the Legend, we got him. XYZ Combine, Dinomorphia Shell, Dinomorphia Sonic, Eka the Flame Buddy, Scareclaw Balone, Rika Concon. Alright, so we got Timaeus. That's a good one. So let's see if our Dueling Mirrors fares any better. But so far, these are the cards that are most impressive for me, anyway. The card pack ASMR. I hope you like that. Okay, let's see. We have, oh, branded, the Central Dogmatica, Core of Chaos, Hydrolander Orbit, Tenshi Kamai, Gishki Grimness, Super Heavy Samurai Prodigy Wakashi, Opening the Spirit Gates. Ah, that's a card for YuBell. That's, I think, a field card, right? Or is it a spell? Yeah, this is good for YuBell players. Use that. Banishing Trap Hole, Ka Yori Getsu, Reinforce. That's you see, look at that. Why is the exclamation point so much smaller? You see that? Is that like a printing error, or is it supposed to look like that? Vita Kalanta, Scareclaw Defanging, Etude of the Branded. Branded, yep, we already got them. So, I don't know, I guess the best one there was the YuBell card. Maybe we'll get YuBell. Let's see the next pack. Come on, baby. Kashtira. Look at that. Kashtira is another famous Master Duel deck. Kashtira Extra. Digit Jamming. Amaze Attraction. Thrill Train. Look at that thing. Mental Tuner. Pirelli Happy Memory. The Pirellis, they're another Master Duel famous card. So many Master Duel cards. Oh, look at this one. Ohimi, the Manifest Mikanko. So there's one of our waifu cards. There we go. We have Coach King Giant Trainer. All right, we'll put him aside. Centurion Bond. Centurion is another one. These are all holographic cards, I'm just noticing. Cassie Muller. Giant Ball Game, Branded Befallen, Tarai, Super Heavy Samurai, Soul Gaia Booster. Okay. Got 4 more. And we have Click and Echo, Cynet Circuit, Reincarnation of the 7th Emperors. Tally-Ho Spriggans. Gunkin Suship Shari Red. Alright, look at this thing. Vicious Astra Loud. Whoa, what the hell even is that thing? Yes, we got YuGiOh. Look at that, we got YuGiOh. It's holographic too. It's Keto. Look at it. Hell yeah, we got YuGiOh. Awesome. So for those who don't know, YuGiOh is one of the main antagonists of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but she's also a card, and a very powerful deck. You may notice 0 attack, 0 defense points. That's because, and a million stars, but that's because, like, if you have your monsters in attack mode, like your opponent has monsters in attack mode, they're forced to attack YuGiOh no matter what, and YuGiOh takes no damage and cannot be destroyed. So say you have a Blue Eyes White Dragon, 3,000 attack points. Oh, you're going to do 3,000 damage. Nope. You're taking that damage right back, and then the Blue Eyes doesn't get destroyed either. So very powerful card, especially if you can run it properly. All right, so awesome. We got YuGiOh. Let's actually, what's that one? Okay. Let's put YuGiOh in the sleeve. Because I'm happy I pulled that one at least. All right. Earthbound Servant Geo Kraken. Perel Lily. This is a pretty powerful card. I've seen people use this in Master Duel, so that's pretty cool. Sharv Sarga, the continuing epic of Charles. Grenosaurus Giga Cannon. That's a cool looking card. Sword Soul Punishment, and back there. All right, so we're getting some good ones now. Got 3 more packs to go. Let's continue. We have Super Heavy Samurai Stealthy, Signet Circuit, I think we already pulled that one. Mental Tuner, Reincarnation of the 7th Emperors, Sneaky C. This is like a relative of Maxi, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's an insect. Kashtira Theosis. Whoa, we got the Seal of Orichalcos. I invoke the power of the Seal of Orichalcos. Your soul will be mine, Pharaoh. Which this card operates completely differently than it did in the anime, but holy fucking Kino. We got the Seal of Orichalcos. I love it. Let's sleeve that bad boy up. Oh yeah. Super Heavy Samurai Monk Big Benki. Stray Pirelli Street, Scrap Iron Sacred Statue, Minar Ruki, Aqua Chorus Round, Etude of the Branded, and back over there. So yeah, we got some good ones. 2 more packs to go. Let's see what we got. Realm Eulogy. How did Dai get here? Tally-Ho Spriggans. Whoa, look at that, man. Supreme King Dragon Lightworm. I guess it's not really too powerful, but the card looks really cool. Stardust Worm. Vanquish Soul Heavy Borger. Relinquished Anima. Oh, now if Pegasus were a modern Yu-Gi-Oh player, he'd have Relinquished Anima because this is a Link monster. There you go. Instant Contact. That's one of the heroes cards. There's Neos and all of Judai's characters. Jen, the Diamond Tiger. Geo, the Gravity Ninja. Giant Ball Game. Kashtira Overlap. Tarai. A lot of Kashtira cards. I'm not really the biggest Kashtira fan because whenever I go up against them in Master Duel, I get my ass kicked. Maybe that's telling me I should make a Kashtira deck. But I'm a boomer. I like my Dark Magician. Synchro Overtop. Sour Scheduling Red Vinegar Vamoose. Numeron Creation. Synchro World. Traco Utopian Aura. That's a cool looking one. Ice Jade. Ran. Agirine. I can't even pronounce these things. Salamander Gazelle. That's one of the Salamander. This is good for like Link summoning. That's a cool one. Happy Guidance of Horus. This is like if the characters from the Millennium World had a deck, they'd use this because this is one of the golden sarcophagus cards. Or if you have that on the field, these guys, or sorry, it's the King's Sarcophagus. I always get confused. There's the other one called the Shining Sarcophagus. That's like, Yugi would use that with, you know, the Silent Magician and Silent Swordsman and all that. And that's a good one. Memento Mictlan. Couple of Aces. New World Formation. Ice Jade Manifestation. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Gaia Booster. Back around. Okay. So I gotta say, okay. I mean, we can't expect every pack, you know, to 18 cards. We can't expect every pack to have, like, the gems in there. But of the cards I pulled, the ones I'm most proud of, definitely the YuBell card. I'm glad we pulled that. The Seal of Orichalcos, for me personally. Also, like, Timaeus. And then these other ones I just put aside because they looked cool to me. But, you know, as a YuGiOh boomer, really only knowing through 5Ds, a lot of the stuff, I know I saw some Synchro stuff, but these are what I'm looking forward to. And that's why I like the retro pack so much, because those are the cards that I know. So it's cool to get these. And then these other ones I recognize from, like, Master Duel. Like I said, they just added the solo mode with this one, Exo Sister and Salamangreat. They're cool cards. The Bestials. So you see it right around here. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. What you'd like to see me unbox next. You know, I have a few more of the booster packs, and I have the one with the dragons. The dragon one might be good because that's the Timaeus one. That's like Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, and all of them. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. And stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Everybody have a great day, and peace out.
99.